Shiny object syndrome. If you are a type of person who is into that, who have put himself in that cycle and is restarting his whole life every 3 months, every 6 months, let's talk about that and let's fix it. Couple problems with this. Starting from zero. My dad always have told me this. Yeah, I didn't listen. But so here we are talking about it. Every time you switch to something else, you are starting back from zero. It's like, when you're playing, games and you delete the saved game file and you starting the new game again. Every time you get a shiny object syndrome, it's like you deleting your saved game, your whole progress, and then starting again. You cannot come back to it again. There's time wasted. There's multiple resources wasted when you do this. Number 2, there's always negatives to every single thing. Every career has its downs. Every side gig has its down. Everything has its negatives. You have to realize that before you dabble in it. And you have to realize, are you willing to sacrifice? Are you willing to take on those negatives? Are you willing to fight off those negatives? For example, YouTube, the negatives. I have to put in work every single day with 0 views, with couple views. Are you willing to stay motivated? Are you willing to take it? I am paying the price right now. Are you willing to pay the price? Are you willing to pay the price of being consistent? While it's oh shit, it's hard. Oh shit, I'm not getting views. Oh shit. Everything has its negatives, and you don't pick the positives and jump into it. That's the wrong way to see opportunities. How you see opportunities and how you follow opportunities by looking at their negative sides and see, okay, am I willing to take this thing on? For example, if we talk drop shipping, are you willing to take the immense amount of marketing you have to do? Are you even good at marketing? Do you have resources to do all that marketing? And after you do that, are you willing to take the customer service side? Because drop shipping, that's a huge one. Products are late. Sometimes products are crappy. Are you willing to take that risk? If you are, go ahead. If you don't, okay, stop. There's always negatives to every single thing. Number 3, it's very connected to the number 2, which is you see always the green side. The grass is always greener on the other side. That's the job of people, to show you the thing. The people showing you the shiny object, they're salesmen. That's what they do. It's not a scam. It's not something wrong. No, that's how world is. Most people would take on something by looking at the greener side, by looking at the shiny side, and not the back side of it, and not the negative side of it, like we talked about in the previous topic. The grass is always greener on the other side. Realize that. And then you see the green side, but then you go back and see, oh, What's behind it? What's the negatives? What's the red side? What's the shadow side like? Number 4. You are going to pay the price. You paid prices for the thing you have now. You will pay the prices for the new thing, for the shiny object. This goes back to might be taking on the negatives. But the prices of money, learning skills, energy, you've done that in your current object. You've invested time, you probably invested hard-earned cash, you probably invested bunch of skills, resources. That goes deleted, saved game, deleted. Now when you're starting a new thing, dear sir, you have to pay those prices again. And some people, they're willing to do. I've done that. I've multiple, like tens of times. Every time I tried a new thing, I paid those prices. I wasted the resources. I wasted the saved game. I've done that multiple times. And that takes us back or forward to the positives of shiny object syndrome. You know, when I was writing this template or script, I was writing the negatives, and then I was like, actually, shiny object syndrome has immense positives. It made me who I am today. It made me into the person I am, which we talk about what kind of person it makes you. But the thing is, clock won't stop. When you're trying to find your thing, the clock is clicking, and you have to mindfully take on these responsibilities of, okay, I'm switching to the thing. It's going to take time. It's going to take skills. I'm going to waste time. I am getting rid of the thing I have put time into. That is also wasted time. And when you're starting a new thing, you have to realize, okay, I have to put in time, more time, maybe 3-6 months. So you have to actively, consciously think of these things, unless you will be in the cycle, and eventually you'll become 25, 26, 27, 20. You're like, oh shit, I don't have a thing. You see all this YouTube videos, I'm 26 and I don't know what I'm doing. That's what's wrong with them. They try every single thing, but they never stick to it. So, explore early. Do your thing. Like, get shiny object syndromed. I don't know how you say it. But be conscious about it. Be mindful about it. Okay, I am getting shiny object syndrome. I will have to pay these prices. I will have to start from the zero. There are hidden prices that I would have to pay. Be mindful and be conscious about them, and then do it. So starting out when I was 17, 18, when I was 17, I started my drop shipping store on Shopify. Like I was selling like iPhone phone cases. I sold a couple, but it was such a long period of time. I would get emails from customers like, oh, where's my this? Where's my that? I made my first couple sales. Like, oh my fucking, I still remember I was sitting in the library on like a little dark brown couch and with my laptop in front of me. And I was like, oh my God, the first sale came in. And I put in the order from like Oberlo, I think that was the app called, which like did the automatic ordering and stuff. But I never stuck with it. It was like, I eventually, I was paying more in marketing, more in ads than I was making. So I stopped that. And then I got into trading. I would trade on Robinhood. I had like this whole fucking um, uh, what was TD Ameritrade? Yeah, TD Ameritrade. That's like a brokerage. I had that big brokerage account, but I didn't have enough money to invest or enough skills to use that. But I would just see the charts on TD Ameritrade and then go invest in Robinhood because it was easier. I did that for about 6 months, and then I lost a bunch of money in that. And then I tried. What the fuck did I do again? Then I got into logo design and stuff. I made a couple logos for different people and around my teachers in schools, and for myself. And then I got bored with that. I've tried every single thing Facebook have bombarded me with ads with. And it has turned me into such a goddamn Swiss Army knife. Like, I have every single tool with me. But the problem is there's just so surface level. You won't see a mechanic using Swiss Army knife to fix a car, right? They have bigger specialized tools. Sure, that having a Swiss Army knife is good, and I'm super grateful for that. It's a great thing to have when you're going through life. They always come in handy when you don't have anything. But I was never a bigger tool. I was never a specific tool. I was never a special tool. I hope you understand that. So, explore early. Do get shiny object syndromes when you're 18. But by 21, by 22, you should have tried so many things that you find your thing. If you don't, you realize all these things, and then you're like, okay, there might not be a perfect thing, but this works. YouTube isn't perfect, but this is what I'm willing to take. These are challenges, what I'm willing to take. So you see all these things, okay, not all of them are perfect, but what are you willing to take? What are you good at? Now, I like talking, I like teaching. And I had different ideas, I had different perspectives. Okay? YouTube, I'm willing to suffer with 0 views. I'm willing to take these challenges of YouTube. Okay, let's do that then. Final, all in. You do the same. Number 2, mindful experiment. When you're trying every single thing, realize 3-4 months, you see all the sides of the thing. If you like it, you like it. If you don't, switch. Or you like it, you like it. If you don't, until the next opportunity shows, switch. Get freaking shiny object syndrome as early as possible. It is very, very detrimental that you don't get shiny object syndrome later in life, after like 24, 25, 26. Oh, then the time goes like this, and shit's hitting the roof, and you're against the goddamn wall. That can be motivational, but if you don't have a single thing, then I don't know what you'll use the motivation towards. So, and third thing, it's good to become a Swiss Army knife going through life when you don't have a special tool. Like multiple times during the day or during the month, you're like, I wish I had this specific small tool, so I don't know, I could like dig into my nail or something, or I could like clean this thing, or I can, take the sticker off. Only if I have something, sharp, so I could like chisel this thing. In that case, a Swiss Army knife would be great. But it's not a special tool. Right? It's not a special tool. The main point is that at the end of the day, you have to pick one thing and become special in that. Maybe it's the scissor, maybe it's the chisel, maybe it's the goddamn screwdriver. Whatever that is, you have to become a goddamn specialized in it. For me, it was YouTube. For you, you have to find out. There, I made multiple videos on how you can find out. You can probably go watch in my video section, and you'll see them. Anyways, give a like, give a subscribe if you like this video. You know, it really helps me. It keeps me motivated, actually. You know, I shouldn't really look at likes to be motivated, but you know, how mind works. Anyways, I'll see you next time. Kisses. Always, definitely, I want to smooch you up, baby girl.